Welcome to Someone Awesome Films. I'm Jared, I'm playing Devil May Cry, and I'm about to battle Barbas, who's the news reporter dude, one of the bosses in the game. I think he's the third boss that you battle. General badass. Don't like this guy. Especially because he's fat and ugly.
Put a spin on this.
My personal view on the terrorists is that they are disgusting, degrading, ghastly, sleazy, purient, and generally nauseating. The worst of them is Dante. The whole world would benefit greatly by his non-existence.
I'm taking you off the air.
You think so? I wouldn't bet on it, you little shit.
So the whole idea of beating him is that you don't go over and start chopping his face, because he just absolutely whoops your ass. So you got these red things on the floor, which you need to belt the crap out of. And he does all these other weird things too. So after you belt the shit out of these red things, just go and punch him in the face, or you can hack at him or do whatever once he goes blue. His health depletes pretty quick. You just got to be mindful that he does these things. And if you're standing in the middle, like I was then, it knocks you out. Don't bother punching the ground. It's a habit. It doesn't do anything. So he does all these different things to try and kill you. The blue thing, you just got to try and jump out the way. These green things, obviously you got to kind of jump in between them. And he also does a purple one where you got to kind of jump up and down. It's just basically avoiding all these different forms of energy. Quite simple really, and you just keep belting his face when you can. And not the thin air. I don't know what I'm doing. After you belt his face and deplete his health, Angel will lift his eye, and you go into this little news dimension. Here we go. And this is just fighting a whole bundle of little minions and listening to a news reporting. You don't really ever beat them all, but fight as many as you can, because the more you fight, the more likely you are to get some green orbs, some health, which you might need. I definitely do. I die too often in this game. And it's funny because the action is exactly the same as the rest of the game in this, but you're looking at it from like this camera view, helicopter flying around showing you as a terrorist. Pretty cool little premise for a boss that's a news reporter. It's definitely not Ron Burgundy, that's for sure. Kinda looks cool to be able to see all these moves from a different perspective like this. Makes me look more badass than I actually am in the game. So this is good. See, I've killed all these people, now I've got all my health back again, which is a lot better than I was before. So that's the incentive, to kill as many as you can while you're doing this and not run around and just wait for the news report to be over. Ah, man, I got no STIs. I'm clean. So each time you come back to kill him, he gets a little bit harder and angrier. So you got to keep an eye out for the colours to begin with. This one here, you got to look for those little green windows. Jump in there. Is there any safe spot? Oh, see, this time you got to knock out two of those little red energy things. A little bit harder. Bugger. Boom, and into the face. Quite repetitive, but it took me a while to figure this out to begin with, because I was so sick of getting like, I gotta stop punching the ground. That was the big wasted moment then. For some reason I choose not to jump out of his big energy blast. Maybe I should. I kind of thought about it then, but didn't do it. Now these purple ones, they're a real pain in the ass, because you got to kind of, if you're right on the outside of those big fat ones, you can't jump them. You're just not that good. You start to get the hang of it after a while, and it's not that difficult, it's just friggin' time consuming. Those blue ones you got to watch out for, they kill you really quickly. This is actually a good moment in gaming history, because I don't like reporters much anyway, so a good opportunity to belt one in the face. Good. Actually jumped out of the energy that time, finally. Man, I just missed his face all the time. Oh, look at that for timing. Ah, no need for that kind of language. Ugh, damn it. This reminds me of like old school Sonic games. We used to just do stuff like that. I definitely find that using Erics, I don't know why, it just seems to work really well in this. And because you have to use Erics to kind of smash those round red energy things, you may as well just keep them there and, see, running a bit low. Don't want to be having to restart all this again. That would suck.
At one point, it was just terrifying. He definitely had pedophile eyes.
Ah,
I saw
pedophile
one
eyes?
girl, like, beg for her life,
Do pedophiles have
but,
like specific kind of
he
eyes?
said he was gonna kill her anyway.
That's what we need to tell our kids at
And
school.
then he did.
How can you tell a stranger or a pedophile?
Since that
They've
horrific
got the
attack,
eyes.
It has come to light that Dante is involved in the terrorist organization called the Order. I have a message for...
Not that bad. I'm a good bloke. I just kill a lot of things and just stuff up a lot of cities, but it's all for a good cause.
every police force in the country and worldwide. But we will
I like it
fight
that this game is like really against
you. We will destroy you.
against media.
It's only a matter of time.
I'm guessing the creators just maybe they got some bad press early on or something. I don't know.
Just doing God's work.
And down to the final stage. Now this gets a little bit harder because you got to go try and smash all three of those little energy circles.
I interrupt this broadcast to bring you breaking news. The terrorist organization responsible for the recent attacks has been located and is being stormed by SWAT teams as I speak. Two of the terrorists identified in these images are known to be in the compound.
Bastards.
The third terrorist has been cornered in another part of the city in a separate police raid. Rest assured, those responsible will be brought to justice at any moment, dead or alive. This is Bob Barbas of the Raptor News Network. Just doing God's work.
And here we go again. So this is where he just pretty much uses this purple thing the entire time, which is annoying because it is really a pain. You end up just jumping the entire moment. Boom! Alright, 2 to go. And I even get the feeling that they reappear after a while if you don't do it quick enough. So, be wary of that. Ooh, lucky. I could be wrong. Maybe they don't reappear. Good timing. No, they do reappear. So, hurry up, you know? Really am a fan of the music in this game as well. I sit there and play this in my room. It's like right dark. That sounds a little bit weird, isn't it? But every now and again the music is kind of like freaky. I'm like, man, I'm gonna turn the speakers down. I'm actually scaring myself here. I'm gonna jump out of the way this time. See, I'm learning. Habit with that. I don't know what it is. I like to jump and hit things. And 3 to go. Gotta love a good boss fight that just takes, what are we on now? Almost 10 minutes? And I'm playing the PC copy of this one, but actually using my Xbox controller on my PC, which I discovered I can do recently. One of the best things ever. Get all the perks of the PC copy. Got all the cool graphics. Good sound, everything with it. Thought I could have finished it. Almost. Done. And he died. Goodbye news.
You're fired.
And now we've got Aquila. Awesome.